Hello, hello, hello. It's coffee time, in which we go and look at the Daily Mail website. Woohoo. It's not a lot here. There's not. Why are we doing this? Good news. More rail chaos as train drivers announce a fresh wave of strikes. Yeah, this is ASLEF. This time are shouting everybody out. It's like it's the 1970s again. So yeah, there'll be industrial action that's going to impact 17 different rail operators across 9 days between Monday, January 29th and Tuesday, February the 6th. And it's planning, the strikes will plan to cripple train service across England, with rail firms including LNER, Avanti West Coast, Great Western and Cross Country all set to be affected. And look, this is what it's going to look like. This is a look into the future. There you go, isn't it marvellous? Ain't strikes a wonderful thing? So yeah, strikes. Meanwhile, are you worried about measles? What? Apparently, bloody autofocus is whoa. Mind you, if I do it like that, that's probably best for everyone, isn't it? That's that slightly pissed look. Autofocus on this camera is rubbish. Oh, wait a minute, I can't find this. Can't find the focus ring. Where's it gone? Is that the focus? No, that's the zoom. Oh god, that's it. That's it. Could crop it a bit, couldn't we? Yeah. Are you worried about measles? Well, cases are higher than any time since the 90s. And there are outbreaks in London and the Midlands. There you go. So, and this is all to do with people not getting their kids vaccinated with the MMR vaccine. And who can we thank for that? Tony Blair. Because if you cast your minds back to the early 2000s, it was Tony Blair's reluctance to say whether his kids had the MMR vaccine or not that caused the whole MMR doubt. Who else can we blame? What else can we blame Tony Blair for? The Horizon software. He's the one that signed it off in 1999. There you go, here's another one. So, and even though he was warned there were possible bugs in the system, he still signed off on it because he was worried that it would affect UK's relationship with Japan because of Fujitsu. We're being run by idiots. Idiots. In you should have stayed at home news, Yvonne Morris decided to have a walk along the beach in Goa in India. Yeah, this was at Benaulim Beach in Goa, and the 79-year-old was walking along the beautiful paradise when she was disturbed by the sound of a dog barking. Okay, but that's not what attacked her. No, she was attacked by a rampaging bull which was being chased by the dog. Yeah, and it gored her in the leg. Yeah, caught her in the thigh with its horn. This is according to local police reports. The Briton was thrown to the floor and suffered injuries to her leg and head during the attack last Thursday. Locals called her ambulance and she was taken to South Goa District Hospital. But yeah, the bull also was reported to attack a lifeguard who ran to Miss Morris to help her. And they're trying to identify the owner of the bull. What? Is that going to make any difference? Is it? So yeah, do you know what? I think this story is full of bull. I don't care, but they do have a picture, not of the bull, but of two men wrestling a bull. There you go. So there you go. It could have been a ball that looked like that. God, this is rubbish. This is even more rubbish than usual. Meanwhile, there are a couple of things that are certainties in this life: death and taxes. And with that thought in mind, a study by Sun Life, they're an insurance company for older people, have brought out a report called the Cost of Dying Report, where they interviewed 100 funeral directors from all over the UK and 1,500 Brits who've organised funerals in the past year. It found that the average cost of a funeral, either in the ground or up the chimney, which includes the coffin, limo and undertaker fees, had soared since 2004 from £1,835 to £4,141. That's a rise of 126% in 2 decades. Well, I remember when my mum passed, that was over £4,000, and that was for a cremation. So that was 12 years ago. So it's got to be more than that. The study found that 20% of Brits had a direct cremation, which there was no service, and that's risen from just 3% to 20%. So it was 3% in 2019. So that's quite a jump up. A total of 82% said the funeral directors interviewed said the mourners shouldn't bother with flowers, saying they were too expensive. Bloody hell, it's miserable, isn't it? And of course, the most expensive place to hold a funeral in the UK is London. And here you go. So if you want to go to Northern Ireland, if you want to die, go to Northern Ireland. It's a lot cheaper over there. It's Blue Monday, isn't it? Remember, it's Blue Monday today. How does it feel? That's wrong. That's Blue Monday by New Order, isn't it? New Order, the band that Joy Division could have been. Apparently, there's a fury. Royal stories. There's a fury. The Queen was apparently furious that Hazza and Megs, because that's their name there, isn't it? Hazza and Megs named their baby Lilibet. Apparently she was furious. I don't think she was. She's the Queen. She didn't. I can't imagine her, I don't know, rattling the drawers and the sideboard in fury. Because I imagine that's what she'd do if she was angry. She can't do it. She'd do that a lot. Sorry, nearly disturbed the dog there. In fury. Really? This is a Daily Mail story from an insider. I don't think she was furious. She's probably strung out on morphine. Hashtag too soon. Mind you, she looks a bit pissed off with him there. Look at that. Took the Daily Mail hours to find that picture. I don't think she gave 2 farts. Oh dear. So, mind you, it's getting colder because we like to talk about the weather. Temperatures are plummeting. And we're supposed to be getting the snow soon. Arctic conditions hit Britain today with 3 inches of snow and temperatures plunging to -10. And look at that. Look, here's the Met Office. Oh, look at that. Everything's gone blue. They should do it. Three monkeys. 3 wise monkeys. Look, he's missing his balls. This is in Scotland. Nobody cares about Scotland. They've always got snow in it. It's all snow, deep fried Mars bars and iron brew up there. Mind you, Scarborough in North Yorkshire. More Scotland. Keele in Staffordshire. Aberdeen in Scotland. Scarborough again. I mean, and there's some people in Richmond. There you go. It's not snowing there, so put an extra woolly on. What else have we got? Oh, blimey. It's quite miserable. Though in Denmark they've got a new king because Queen Margaret stepped down at 83. She abdicated. She's done like 52 years of service. And you've got King Frederick the 10th, I believe. He's her son, and there you go. It's the whole thing. Look at that. You just got it all in one. Don't see? They just saw a bit of it. Saw a bit of that. They don't do what we do. They don't put all the pomp and circumstance. They don't. There's none of the ceremony that we have. It was a bit half-assed, to be quite honest. But then we do things really good over there. Really good. What else have we got? Oh, blind God, this is absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Really? There's not even any good court news today. Oh, here we go. Woke news. I don't know what this is about. I just read the headline. Jordan Thompson. He's a tennis player. He's branded the Australian Open the wokest tournament ever. Right? And he's an Australian player. Because him and a number of other players have been mystified by a new rule change. Ping. New rules set out for the 2024 tournament allow spectators to enter stadiums between games, not solely at the change of ends. But this has led to problems due to there being shorter breaks between normal games compared to a change of ends. Okay. As a result, Thompson was left standing and waiting for fans to find their seats after asking the umpire to address the late fans. And then he was stunned to find out about this rule change. He said, "You're kidding me, really? Oh my God. This is the wokest tournament ever." And he's the one who's complaining. That must be a bit odd. There must be a disruption in the game if you've got people shuffling in and out every 5 minutes. But yeah, he said it's just not smart. But he beat his countrymen to move on to the next round. So yeah, Novak Djokovic was also unimpressed by the new rule change. Here he is. He's about to serve. How unusual. Why can't they just... You're just going to get people shuffling in and out every 5 minutes, you know? What else have we got? Oh, we have got some court news, and it ties nicely to our previous story. This is Corporal Lindsay Matthews' issues. She's a French horn player, right? And she is suing the Ministry of Defence because she was struck down by mumps in October 2014 whilst training for deployment in Sierra Leone. And of course, one of the side effects of the mumps and measles and all those other horrible things is it caused her to lose a hearing in her left ear. And 2 years later, Matthews was restricted from serving in the operational area due to her deafness, and has now no hearing in her left ear at all, and is plagued by ringing and balance issues. And she's due to leave the force this year. She's suing the MOD for more than £200,000, claiming medical officers should have taken more stringent steps to ensure she was fully covered by 2 doses of the MMR vaccine. But the MOD is denying all liability, insisting it carried out comprehensive checks, and medical records have in fact revealed that Corporal Matthews received mumps and vaccines in 2002 and 2005. Wow, isn't that interesting? So yeah, this is the case has recently reached London's High Court as a pre-trial face-off, so they can try and hammer out an early deal. But there you go. What a strange story. Yeah, the case will return to court for a full trial of the claim at a later date, so we have to keep our ear out for that. Ooh, she won't. Hashtag too soon. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. Meanwhile, Slaughter and May, they're a top city law firm. What a great name. Are going to be naming and shaming staff who work from home. Wow. Managing Director Deborah Finkler issued a stern warning to office dodgers in an email to workers, in which she said that gate data will be monitored and shared with the HR department and directors. She said you should assume that if you're not in the office or with a client or in court, in line with policy, this will be raised with you and you'll be asked to comply. And this is the offices of Slaughter and May. Ooh, they're getting hard, aren't they? Well, again, I think working in the law, you probably do need to be in the office. It's not one of those ones that you can dial it in, So yeah. Oh, no working from home. I like this. This is a really intimidating picture. Look, Slaughter and May. So yeah, don't work from home. Meanwhile, a study shows that half of under 35s are demanding a raise just to go into the office full time. Good luck with that. Good luck. Meanwhile, this is the lava flow near Grindavik. We were talking about this last year, weren't we? About the volcano going off. Well, it's all happening. And in Iceland, we have some footage of workmen working as the lava flow weaves its way. Does it weave? No, it wouldn't. It kind of slops. No, it's not even doing that. It's kind of glacially moves towards them. There you go. And yeah, it's all warming up over there. Signs, funny signs. We can do that. Why not? This is from Bored Panda, so I'm stealing it from both of these people. So let's have a look at them. Let's see if we can raise a laugh. At first you don't succeed, then skydiving's not for you. Never a truer word has been said there. Beware of the smartphone zombies. Is that real? That can't be real, can it? Humans are 90% water. Basically cucumbers with anxiety. I think there's more water in a cucumber. Has anyone tried unplugging the United States and plugging it back in again? How about the world? I think the world needs that too. And the Naughty Cat Cafe in Tennessee has got to put a sign up saying we're not a strip club, because Naughty Cat Cafe does sound. These guys, this is a good one. They've got an alphabetical number plate, license plate, and they've worked in the car's name, and let's see, it's a Honda, so they've got the H there, and yeah, alphabet themed. Please do not eat at the library. The ants will get in. Then they'll learn how to read. Then they'll get too smart. Knowledge is power. Power corrupts, and the ants will turn evil and take over the world. They've probably already done it. And on this label, it tells you to remove child before washing. No campfires. Don't even fight out there. Do not cross this field unless you can do it in 9 seconds, because the ball can do it in 10. That reminds me of those stickers that we've seen up, which says we've got a dog. If you can get to the gate in 5, the dog can do it in 4 or whatever. They haven't got a dog though. That's really weird. Why would you do that? And that bus driver is lost, so you don't want to be on that bus then, do you? Absolutely not. Oh, here we go. We've got more pothole news. All we need is telegraph pole news, and we've started the week perfectly. Apparently motorists have forked out almost £500 million in 2023 repairing damage to their vehicles caused by Britain's pothole blighted roads. Well, it ain't going to change. Yeah, a new coalition of motoring groups, experts and manufacturers estimates that they paid 470 whatever thousand, lots of noughts. I can't even be bothered to say it. The AA, which is one of the members of the newly formed pothole partnership, I shit you not, said it's received 632,000 call-outs where vehicles have been damaged by road defects, and that's a 16% increase on the previous 12 months. Let's have a look at a pothole. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, pothole. That's just a stock image of a pothole. And yeah, again, with Britain heading for another freeze, those potholes are going to get bigger because the water gets into the ground, freezes, expands, and then yeah. And we do have a graph. So you can see just how bad the pothole incidents are. This is it's looking bad out there. It's looking bad. Stay at home. Don't drive anywhere. I keep warning you. I love that. The pothole partnership. It sounds like there should be 4 potholes rather than against them. Meanwhile, warning, there's NHS medicine shortage putting lives at risk. We could do with get thinning out the population, couldn't we? What's that? There's no diabetes medication. Well, who cares? Data shows that 106 commonly taken drugs are currently out of stock across the UK. And that's double the number recorded in January 2022. Oh fuck. Over the past 2 years, supply problems have hit critical antibiotics and hormone replacement therapy drugs, as well as type 2 diabetes and cancer medicines. Why did you joke before reading the article? And now treatment for epileptic seizures have also been added to the list. Oh, it's that Brexit, innit? It's the Brexit what's done that. I'm sure of it. Nothing to do with the current global economic situation. But yeah, according to the British Generic Manufacturers Association, the BGMA, the trade body representing drug manufacturers and suppliers, supply issues affect 96 products as of December the 18th. These things. This is just... But yeah, it's not just happening here. It's also happening in the EU, right? And never attributed supply chain shortages to Ukraine, which I did reference just then, and the COVID pandemic. And also you've got what's going on in the Red Sea with the canals being jammed and the Houthis bombing ships and everything. That is going to affect drug supply too. Now again, there is no way out of this. Yeah, again, it says here, the issue is not suffered by the UK alone. In October, one of France's pharmacy unions, the USPO, called for more transparency, adding that drug shortages were becoming a permanent problem. Now, you're going to hear certain commenters out there of a certain ilk blaming Brexit for this. France is still in the EU. EU Health Commissioner Stella Kyriakides also told MEPs in October that addressing the medicine shortages was a top political priority in Europe, adding there was a new alert system and short prevention plans as these problems are impacting multiple countries. So there you go. We're not the only ones. Again, if you did vote to remain, good for you. I don't blame you. But this isn't a Brexit issue. This is part of the... the Remainers are coming to take me away. It's all these issues are happening. These are all a global thing because we're all in this shit. Everyone's look at this one. This is a little chap. Vivian Temitope Hassan, who's based in Turkey. She's a content creator who's given birth, and she was shocked because her little baby, right, is albino, right? And he has got the most stunning look. Look at that. Yeah, he's albino. And his mum has decided to dye her hair red so it fits in. Oh, look, see? Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, it's Blue Monday today. Blue Monday. Meanwhile, this mum, this is Lauren Hawking from Plymouth. She was basically off her gourd on gas and air, and she just found the baby funny. Look at that kid. That ain't mine. She's out of it. I want to have another one. It's too late for us. We're too old now. I'd like another baby. Kids don't want me to. Kids are, no, Dad, no. Meanwhile, yeah, it's Blue Monday, and a psychotherapist, Kristin Vero, who has a TikTok account, has given you 3 tips to beat the black and blue Monday. Fucking teeth, mind you. It's the sun is coming. The sun is coming to get me. So what tips? What tips have we got? Right? How can you get through Blue Monday? You've got to find. Then they put it in the text. Why can't they just say it? Right. Her main advice is not to withdraw from the people around you. Okay. She also advised her 110,000 followers, just doing it all wrong, to go out, meet a friend for coffee, even watch a film with them. She also advised to schedule things that you look forward to throughout the week. And her final tip was to get a sad lamp. Well, I've got a Mathmos lamp that makes a yellow glow, and that cheers me up no end. So there you go. And this is, if you trust this woman, then you're probably anyway. That's the psychotherapist. Or what you could really do to cheer yourself up is enter my raffle for that Genesis box set. You've missed the early bird tickets, but 50p a go, and you've got a good chance because no one's buying them. No one's buying them. And, come on. You wanted the Genesis raffle. I gave you a Genesis raffle, and then nobody buys the tickets. Now, come on. This is it. It's the last one. There won't be any more. And you've ruined it for yourself then. You've ruined it for yourself. Oh, it's refreshed the page. Oh, why have you done this to me? How long have I done? Oh, I feel I've been going on for ages. Oh God, this is the worst thing ever. Oh, and the pop-ups have completely futzed the page up. You've got to love the Daily Mail. So I've got to scroll down again. Just talk amongst yourselves, because all the pages you've updated it all. Everything's in the wrong order now. Okay. Right, so we've done all that. That's our animal story in the bag. I could just do that now, couldn't I? I could just end it, but let me just see if there's any other stories first. Good news, everybody. Joseph Fritzl could soon be released after an expert ruled he's no longer a danger to the public. No, he's only a danger to his own flesh and blood, isn't he? Here he is. Good old Joseph Fritzl. Jesus Christ, he should never come out. Oh dear, again, if you don't know that story, just I'll describe it like this. The family that plays together stays together. That's the best way I can describe it. It's one of the grimmest cases ever, and he should never be released. Meanwhile, 130 people are prosecuted every day for failing to pay their TV licence. Yeah, there's some really awful stories, especially older people and those with illnesses, disabilities, dementia, who have an issue paying their licence, getting expensive fines of £1,000. Look, what we all need to do is just stop paying the BBC. Just stop doing it. Let's just stop altogether. Let's set a date. There needs to be a campaign where we can just all stop. And I'll just I don't know. I just watch Doctor Who on iPlayer or something. No, not iPlayer, on iTunes, or the fishing one that I like, because I don't tend to watch that much BBC, to be honest. But sorry, it's just that's God's way of saying stop doing this. It is. Yeah, I'm bored. This is the worst one ever. It truly is the worst. It's just the worst. It's just the worst. Should we go to the animal story? Oh, mind you, there was one. I did see one. Oh, I did put something in the funny folder. Let me just see if I've got it. Yes, I've got a couple of things. I've got a couple of things. Let's go to Florida. Yeah, Florida story. Yeah, rock and roll. Alberto de Barros, right? He was at the at Subway, not in the Subway that do the sandwiches. You know, was it fresh? Something fresh? I can't remember what's their slogan. Eat fresh. Subway. There you go. There you go. That's what Subway looks like. And this video as well. Yeah. And this guy, he's in trouble. You can tell. Look, there's his prison mugshot. What did he do? Well, he wasn't happy with his order. Oh no, it's a different case. Oh, it's not the same case. But anyway, he wasn't happy with his order. They got it wrong, or he claimed they got it wrong, and he threw his sandwich at worker Cassandra Pierre-Louise and hit her in the mid to lower body section, right? And he's been charged with battery for that. Yeah, this is at this branch here in Florida. He's been charged with battery with a sandwich. Meanwhile, this was we've got another story. This is a hi-ho woman. This is Rosemary Haim. She was actually captured on camera with her attack. Oh God, there's a bloody advert. This was at Chipotle, and there's a big. Oh God, where's the actual incident? Sorry, there's actually they've led to a news story. Have we got the incident? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. So she's at Chipotle and she throws her burrito bowl at the worker. They cut away from it just as the action happens. The swines. Well, she was found guilty and sentenced to work for 2 months at the fast food chain. Yeah, I like that. That's what they call that, restorative justice. I like that. That's very good, isn't it? I think that's good. Meanwhile, talking of snacks, have you ever opened a bag of crisps and found an unusually large crisp? Well, Adam Potter from Birmingham, he was tucking into a bag of hula hoops when he found a hula hoop that was 4.72 inches long, and he's put it up on eBay. There's a picture of it. If I just do this all on the fly, you know, and now the sun's in my beard, and here he is. There's the hula hoop, and he's put it on eBay. And he's got what a bid. Is anyone of you going to put a bid on it for that much? That's a lot of money, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think that's a genuine bid. I've got a feeling someone's pulling his plonker. Don't you? And talking of pulling your plonker, I knit these stories together. I'm just so good. I'm on fire in my brain. This is at CES, right? These are the various things that pull your plonker. Technology at CES. CES is the Consumer Electronics Show, and this, here you go. This, oh, I'm demonetised. This is the Mixel orgasm trainer, and apparently you pop your little chap into that, and it helps you prevent early emission. I think that's the polite way of saying it. And yeah, this is the whole thing, standing upright. You put it in that. It's like, what? Do what? And this one, you connect it to your, I guess via Bluetooth, to your phone or your tablet, and it synchronises with whatever mucky films you're watching and tugs you off. Jesus Christ. What a world we live in. And this one's called Handy. Really? Even I feel dirty. And look, and you can link together these devices for remote play. And there's some video. And guess what? There's an advert. Of course there is. It's about living with grief. Oh man. Sue Ryder, apparently. Oh dear. But we don't care. We want to see this penguin. I don't care about your grief. I'm only interested in the penguin. But yeah, here's the penguin, right? Look at this penguin. For it is a unique albino penguin. Yeah, it's got all. I don't know if it's that technically albino, but it's got all white plumage. And obviously they're going, who the hell are you? Look, there he is. Maybe he's going to go a bit grey as he gets older. But yeah. What do you think of that? The animal was filmed by Hugo Alejandro Haros Guerra, a photographer who said he's one of 14 people living in the middle of the colony of Gentoo penguins. And yeah, we've got a better picture of it. Oh no, that's it really. But yeah, the bird has leucistic pigmentation, which involves a loss of feather colour, and is sometimes brought on by stress or trauma. But it's very commonly more genetic than anything else. But it's not albinoism or albinism, because the eyes and the beak lose their colour too. But he's got normally, or she has got normally coloured. Oh, it's a female. She's got normally coloured beak and eyes, so she's not albino. So there you go. And we've got there's a still image of a all white penguin. And why don't this is ruined my vibe. Why don't polar bears eat penguins? Because they can't get them out of the wrappers because they've got paws. Okay, they live on different continents, but come on, give me some fucking credit here. 6 people in. God, that's just pathetic. Payne's in. It's a good afternoon. Afternoon to you. He said, I'm trying to avoid the bad jokes today. You can't. Runs in. He said, hi there, Darren. He goes, another week. Indeed. Hi, Clive. Simon says, yep, no jokes from me. Monday blues. Everyone's miserable. Good. And someone says, although the weather is beautiful and sunny here in Cambridge. Yeah, well, that's very nice. See, if I sit back, I can't read the screen. Oh, what was that say? Simon says, how's the recession going in the EU? Yeah, it's about as bad as it can be expected, whereas we dodged it. And he says, Mathmos, the original and best, indeed. Limited edition. I've got a 60th anniversary limited edition one that's all yellow. And yeah, it's really good. It's really. But look, I don't need a lamp when I have the sun beaming in through the narrowest crack in the window. There we go. Of all the angles and the sky, it has to do that. Well, that was coffee time. It was. Now I've got the colours in my eyes. It was even worse than usual. I can only apologise. And we'll do this all again, hopefully, tomorrow. Oh, God. yeah. So get to one. That was the news. Killing the channel one video at a time. You know. You got to drink it up. Ta-ta.